Sahara, how do you guys go about maybe helping your point guards out since they haven't had as much experience as India moving forward? So how do you help them out? Do you feel?
I think both of our point guards have had experience put in these positions. It's just the fact that they have to capitalize on them and just helping them by getting open and setting screens and just taking care of the ball and just helping them be confident in doing it.
And what about the post players, Lauren? How can you guys help out to make the transition during this time with India?
Yeah, I think just continuing to, help get them open, like she said, setting good screens, things like that. I think we have good depth in the point guard position. I think, they played before last year, they got good minutes. So I think, just them coming in, being confident, like she said, confident taking shots and, just helping them handle the pressure.
How important is it to end this three-game homestand? You kind of on a high note. You guys kind of focused on that, getting back on on the right track in this one.
Um, we just want to win, especially since the games are at home. We have Arkansas at home, and then we have Alabama at home and Auburn and Tennessee away. So it's good to just capitalize on these home game wins and then go to either Tennessee or Auburn and try to steal one.
Playing 3 games in 7 days, how did you guys alternate or switch up the prep work and really focus in on rehab or not rehab but rest and getting back in the swing of things was such a shorter turnaround between each game.
Just taking care of our bodies and going to Stacy for recovery and Coach Yo just taking the time out for us before we go lift weights just to stretch and make sure we got everything out and just taking care of ourselves and resting our bodies.
What's been the biggest message stress to y'all like at this final 4 games before the postseason?
Joni just talked about a lot, like we're in control of our own destiny. We are in control of how this end of the season kind of goes, with the result and stuff like that. Obviously, our main goal is to make the tournament. So we're aware of where we need to be at and what we need to do. So I think Joni's just stressed that to us and it's been on our minds. So, we know we need to handle business these last couple games. So
What kind of adjustments do you feel like you guys need to make to prove to yourselves that you are a tournament team?
Winning the games we're supposed to win, and then getting road wins is a big one too. Winning on the road is hard in the SEC, so getting those road wins will really help our case and just help us going into tournament play.
Lauren, does a game like yesterday, does that kind of help, I guess, when you're playing against the bigs like LSU has, and when you go back and look at film and when you kind of play that? I mean, when you have that kind of competition, does that kind of help you in the long run, down the stretch especially?
Yeah, I mean they have a good post group, so I think playing against them it's nice. It's good, get good film, just study things, physicality, things like that. I think obviously it's going to help me make me better, things like that. So yeah, for sure.
Lauren, you talked about Joni talking about the NCAA tournament. I think you two, along with Janai, are probably some of the leaders. Do you guys talk individually when you're together about the NCAA tournament, or you just talk about what needs to be done to get better? Or just wondered about you guys' conversation among each other.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're all really competitive people and we want to make it to the tournament and we know what it takes, what we need to do. But I mean, I think right now we're just kind of focused on the games that we need to win right now, not so much of the outcome like of the NCAA tournament. I think just focusing on the games that we have ahead of us that are going to get us to that point has been kind of our main focus. So, yeah.
Janaya stressed last night that y'all just need to put the ball in the basket. Is there anything that you feel like that you're able to work on during practice to kind of get the offense going, or is it just kind of you got to keep shooting to shoot your way out of it?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, we do work on our plays in practice, of course, and just get into the paint because that's where our money is. Of us getting to the paint, and we have teams such as LSU that want to pack the paint on us, knowing that's where we get our points from. But we also have to take what the defense is giving us. We have to shoot the ball, we have to get up shots, and if we don't, we have to go rebound and crash the boards and do what we do best, which is rebounding and going back up, going to the free throw line and making free throws and just making everything for the other team hard.